It's great to talk to you on a positive day, I feel like. It was
Yeah.
absolutely perfect out today.
Well, because remember the first couple days we started working together, I literally had nothing but terrible news, and you were like, "Oh, great!"
I thought maybe
Christina's
that
here."
was just your jam. Yeah.
Yeah, I just love to make everyone's day super miserable.
Not so much. Look at this. And we're in meteorological fall.
Thank you. I'm just so okay. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm
We're
ready.
doing it. We're doing it, you guys. I'm so excited. Look, if you know me at all, if you've listened to a single one of my forecasts, you know that fall is my jam. I'm so excited about this. We are in meteorological fall, and as we get through the month of September, you're going to notice the leaves beginning to change. Of course, right? It's that time of year. Right now, there's not too much to look at. Although I will say, walking through downtown Providence today, there were a couple of leaves that started to have a little bit of color, but for the most part, we're looking at no change at the moment. But why do these leaves start to change? What factors are super important when we see those colors shining so bright across New England? Well, one of the things that we look for in terms of really bright fall foliage, mild days and crisp nights. We've had a couple of those, right? Even today, it felt like a fall day, like late September. We also look for a lot of rain, really get all that foliage going during the summer, so there are more leaves to change during the fall. And of course, we don't want it to be too windy because then the leaves blow off the trees and you don't get any of the show. Here's what we're expecting as we go through these next couple of weeks. As we get through September, starting further north in the Green and White Mountains of Vermont and New Hampshire, and in the Adirondacks and the Catskills as we head to our neighbors to the west, that's where you're going to look at those leaves changing most quickly. That's where you'll see a lot of those leaves peaking in September. Even the Berkshire is going to be peaking more so in September rather than mid-October. As we move further south and you're not in the mountains where it's not quite as cold, you'll notice the colors really start to peak as we get closer to October, even the beginning of October. Right now, we have the calendar set on the end of September, and again, you'll notice the mountain ranges have that peak first, and then we see the peak color, those reds, start to drift into parts of central and southern Massachusetts and into Rhode Island as well. So what I'm saying is, we're at the very beginning. We have plenty of weeks to wait, but get excited because we are at that point in the year where peak season for fall foliage in New England is not that far away. Days like today, again, very much helping considering how mild it was during the middle of the day. Plenty of sunshine, not too much to write home about even now here on satellite and radar. It's been very, very quiet, not even a cloud. And I'll tell you, our closest disturbance is hundreds of miles away. So we are really not concerned about any miserable weather whatsoever. In case that wasn't enough, here, let me take you outside. The Providence sky cam you can see in the background, not a cloud in sight, plenty of sunshine as we look across Providence, Smithfield, all the way down to Block Island. Temperatures in the 70s and 60s right now. Overnight tonight, we do get another one of those nice, crisp, cool fall-like nights. Low temperature of 50 degrees. I almost put us on 49. I don't think we're quite going to get there, but I think we're going to be really close in downtown Providence. As we head away from the city, I would not be shocked if some of you got into the 40s, upper 40s anyway. As we send the kids back off to school, I know kids, I know, please no throwing anything at the TV. I'm sorry, not here to bring the bad news, but it's that time of year. Temperature is going to be in the 50s tomorrow morning. Not a bad idea to grab a sweatshirt or a light jacket. But we will be back in the 60s by the late morning and eventually the 70s by the afternoon. It's going to be a gorgeous day tomorrow, so if you don't have school and maybe you can play hooky from work, not a bad idea to get to the beach, enjoy that sunshine, and enjoy the mid-70s along the coast. Inland, we're looking at the upper 70s and the warmest spots around southern New England verging on 80 degrees. Norwood 80 and Taunton 80 as well. Smithfield and Providence at 77. North Kingstown looking at 74. As we move through the next couple of days, we keep up the 70s, we keep up the sunshine, and we really don't get any big chances of rain back until the weekend. I know, there had to be bad news somewhere. I couldn't be picture perfect with this whole forecast. That would just be too good, and then I wouldn't be able to keep it up as we move forward. All right, Saturday, I do think we are going to get some rain super late at night. It's not going to ruin your day. Overnight, the rain comes in. Sunday morning, couple of showers, but I think it moves out pretty quickly, and the end of your Sunday is going to be at least